To Superior, we've expanded docks for cruising and built new harbor facilities because we know how vital these hubs are to our state's major industries, including tourism.
Port Milwaukee is expanding its South Shore cruise dock, which is expected to open next spring. Sports, traffic, weather, and next. Outdoor Living Unlimited. WTMJ News Time is 6:04.
Networks, streaming services, retail chains, and tech giants are all adding Plus to their names. But where did the concept originate? We may be biased, but we think these big wigs found their inspiration for Plus at Hassellus Mattress. Hassellus showrooms are employee-free. Give your mattress a try with no pushy sales guy. Plus, our 35 beds from the top 5 brands start at $393. Plus, unbeatable prices on Tempur-Pedic. Plus, free next-day delivery and setup. Plus, free haul away and disposal of your old mattress. Plus, 60-month interest-free financing on select Tempur-Pedic with approved credit. Plus, a $300 MasterCard gift card with your Tempur-Pedic mattress. Plus, a ruggedly handsome spokesman with a smooth radio voice. Get all this, plus a whole lot more when you shop at Hassellus Mattress. Or maybe we should change our name to Hassellus Plus. Nah. Open 9 to 9. Find an employee-free showroom near you or shop online at hassellus.com.
Why settle for just a job when you can have a career in the exciting automobile industry? I'm Deb Cruz, president of ADAM, the Auto Dealers Association of Mega Milwaukee. The 114-member new car dealers that make up ADAM have extremely desirable service technician, sales, administrative, and management positions available now, and new ones opening up every day. Whether you're just getting out of school or considering a career change, the salary and benefits are fantastic, and the potential for advancement is unlimited. The first word in career is car, and one of the best places to find a great career opportunity is at an ADAM member new car dealer. Live the life you've always imagined. What you do today can improve all your tomorrows.
Go to work happy when you go to work in the auto industry. For current great paying job opportunities, visit adam.com/jobs. That's ADAMM.com/jobs.
Time for a WTMJ sports update from the Gruber Law offices. One call, that's all sports desk. Winners of 3 straight games, Jordan Love and the Packers are in no way overlooking the 4-4 Carolina Panthers Sunday afternoon at Lambeau.
I think we've learned that you can never look past any team. You got to take it 1 week at a time, and you got to be your best on Sunday. So I think we're going to have a great week of prep. I think that's the message that everyone's talking about. But we got a good Panthers team who's been winning coming in, so we got to handle business.
The Bucks' 3-game homestand continues tonight against the Golden State Warriors. Coverage begins at 6:30 right here on WTMJ, and the Toronto Blue Jays are 1 win away from the World Series title. Game 6 of the World Series is scheduled for Friday night in Toronto. Taking a look at your roads with your WTMJ time saver traffic. We've got a couple of incidents on the road. I-94 east at the ramp from 68th Street. Right shoulder is blocked due to a disabled vehicle. Over on I-94 west at the ramp from Wisconsin Route 175 north and Brewers Boulevard, the right shoulder is blocked due to another disabled vehicle. Looking up north on I-43 south at Wisconsin 145 and Fond du Lac Avenue, right shoulder is blocked due to a disabled vehicle. Other than that, roads are looking pretty clear across all of southeast Wisconsin. All right, time for your WTMJ 5-day forecast. That will be partly cloudy with a low of 39 degrees. Friday will be partly cloudy and breezy with a slight chance of evening showers and a high of 53 degrees. Saturday, expect a chance of scattered showers. It will be partly cloudy and cool with a high of 48 degrees. Sunday will be partly cloudy with a high of 52 degrees, and Monday will be partly sunny with a high of 58 degrees. Right now in Madison, it's 46 degrees. In Green Bay, it's 50 degrees. Over in Waukesha, it's 50 degrees. And right here in Milwaukee, it's currently 51 degrees. I'm Sean Brenda, Outdoor Living Unlimited. WTMJ News Time is 6:08.
Your need-to-know cultural snapshot of Wisconsin and beyond. This is What's on Tap with Sandy Max, sponsored by Visit Milwaukee. A deep dive into all things intriguing, riveting, and entertaining. Now, here's your host, Sandy Max.
Welcome to this episode of What's on Tap, sponsored by Visit Milwaukee. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It's going to be a short show because we are creeping right into Milwaukee Bucks basketball. So we're together for about half an hour, but there are some very Milwaukee things to talk about. First and foremost, a big birthday celebration today for Henry Winkler, the Fonz from Happy Days. Henry Winkler's birthday today, October 30th, turned 80 years old. And, you know, we have the bronze Fonz statue on the Riverwalk. It's been there nearly 20 years now, and it is a magnet for selfies. And Henry Winkler himself is proud of that statue. So Visit Milwaukee leaned all the way in. I love a good theme party. And they threw a party at 2 o'clock today and invited everybody. And unfortunately, my afternoon got shifted around. I had this circled on my calendar. I was so ready to go. I wanted to get one of the free cupcakes. I wanted to sing. I wasn't able to make it, but I watched on the Visit Milwaukee webcam at visitmilwaukee.org, which, by the way, you can always see the bronze Fonz on the webcam if you're ever curious to see this sculpture, if you're from out of town or you just want to see what's what. But WTMJ's Elizabeth Lintonen was there, as was our digital content manager, Elizabeth Montemurro. So we had Elizabeth and Elizabeth on the scene covering it, and it looked like so much fun. So, Elizabeth, I wanted you to come in and help paint the picture of what the party was like, but also for anybody who doesn't know really the history of this fun sculpture dedicated to Henry Winkler. One of the speakers there was David Fantle, who I'm sure you got to see and enjoy.
I did get to see and enjoy. Yes.
Hollywood historian and
true.
Journalist, and is a professor at Marquette, and he's been a guest on What's on Tap. He's thoroughly knowledgeable about films, but I love that he set up this speech, and I'm going to play some highlights from it, but David Fantle has truly known Henry Winkler since he was a college journalist decades ago, and interviewed him, and they've stayed
on the Paramount set when he was a college journalist. He told us about how he interviewed him like way back in the day, and they've stayed friends since.
It was the last season of Happy Days, and so that the bronze Fonz was the idea of David Fantle. So this is just a few moments from David Fantle's presentation at the Henry Winkler 80th birthday celebration today.
Chicago had Bob Newhart. Minneapolis had Mary Tyler Moore, both from fictional television shows set in those cities, but actually filmed in Hollywood. So, who was the most iconic pop cultural character from TV land that had a connection to Milwaukee? Well, that was easy. Henry Winkler and his leather jacket-clad character, the Fonz. I really thought the entire community would embrace the idea of a statue celebrating one of TV's most iconic characters and one of Hollywood's nicest guys. And it may be hard to believe now, but I was the recipient of a good deal of vitriol. How dare we celebrate this leather-wearing thug, wrote one person. Milwaukee is trying to get away from its beer and brat image now, said others. And some comments that were so vulgar, I would not repeat them here today. That was all okay. I and others knew better, and I was happy to take the slings and arrows. The Bronze Fonz, since its dedication in 2008, continues to grow in popularity. And I must say, even Alderman Bauman has probably grown to like it. It took a while.
It's now become such a beloved part of our city, and if anybody got a selfie with the bronze Fonz today, you get it with balloon arch, and Fonzie has party glasses and a hat on, but you can't have a party without cake. And Elizabeth, I know they were giving away cupcakes, and they were also giving away little air fresheners, which I'm going to hold up right now. If you text the word WATCH to WTMJ's Siding Unlimited talk and text line 855-616-1620. If you text the word WATCH, we will show you'll get a link to watch. 855-616-1620. Text the word WATCH, and you can see, we'll show you some photos from today's celebration and my handy-dandy air freshener that you brought back for me. It's pink and blue and has the thumbs up. It says, "Happy birthday, Fonzie." I have yet to open it, so I don't know if it smells like his leather jacket.
We don't know what it smells like, but I thought I'd let you do the honors.
But party favors and cupcakes, but there was an incredible lifelike cake of the bronze Fonz.
It's true. So it was made by Kimberly Adams. She's from Signature Sweets Bakery, which is a commercial kitchen in Milwaukee. And she made a hyper-realistic cake of the Fonz. She actually took a mold of the statue's face, to make the cake. And then it was funny because while she was doing that, people were calling and being like, someone's vandalizing the statue, but it was her taking the mold. So she told me this story about how people were trying to get her in trouble, but she was taking the mold for the cake.
That's funny. We'll show it for you right now on the WTMJ YouTube live stream so you can see this cake and you can see Chef Kimberly Adams right next to it. It is life size. It's incredible.
Incredible. I'm honestly, I didn't see her cut into it. I'm not positive it's cake. I mean, she just did such an incredible job. She said it took her about a week to plan and 3 days to put together.
The artistic side of celebrating Henry Winkler's 80th birthday. So not only was there cake, but there was singing. So we're going to get into some of the celebrations and some of the fan reactions that were on site at the Visit Milwaukee Happy Birthday Henry Winkler celebration at the Bronze Fonz today. It is What's on Tap. Stay with us.
They saved over $50,000 after we sold their home at only 1.9%. You don't have to pay 6% to market and sell your home. Hundreds of Century 21 Benefit Realty clients will attest. You can get it all for only 1.9%. The more value your home has, the more important it is to find the best real estate commission and the marketing ability to get top dollar. And with Century 21 behind us, that's what we have. This is Angela Calais with Century 21 Benefit Realty, benefit-realty.com, where you pay less for full service. Each office is independently owned and operated. Half a century of marketing expertise joined with over 20 years of local market knowledge. Not to mention the savings you'll see after you get our best commission right up front, which, by the way, is only 1.9% on the listing side of your home. Join that together and you can be sure that you've chosen the right real estate experts who have the experience to market your home effectively and give you a commission that'll end up paying for things like new furniture. This is Angela Calais with Century 21 Benefit Realty, benefit-realty.com, where you pay less for full service. Each office is independently owned and operated.
For over a century, local radio has evolved with the needs of the community. From politics to pop culture, we keep you informed, bringing you the most relevant news, online, on air, and on the go. You have trusted us with your news, sports, weather, and entertainment. Trust us to keep moving with you. Text radio to 52886 and tell Congress local broadcasting is here to stay.
At Hazelden Betty Ford, treating mental health isn't just about breaking old patterns, it's about braving new ones. As the leader in alcohol and drug treatment for 75 years, we know caring for addiction, anxiety, depression, and trauma goes hand in hand. We're here for you with new tools when life breaks down. Discover your path to better mental health at hazeldenbettyford.org/Wisconsin. Sponsored by Hazelden Betty Ford Foundation.
You're listening to What's on Tap with Sandy Max on WTMJ.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Fonzie. Happy birthday to you.
Those are members of Skylight Music Theater singing Happy Birthday at Henry Winkler's 80th birthday celebration on location on the Riverwalk at the Bronze Fonz statue. You are listening to What's on Tap, sponsored by Visit Milwaukee, handcrafted, homegrown, world-class. Discover more at visitmilwaukee.org. I am Sandy Max, and with me in the WTMJ studio is reporter Elizabeth Lintonen, who was there on site. It seemed like a fun celebration.
It was.
I was watching on visitmilwaukee.org because there is a permanent Bronze Fonz webcam.
It's true.
So for anyone who can't be on the Riverwalk and if you just kind of miss the Bronze Fonz, him and his 2 thumbs up, you can peek at
You can see him
visitmilwaukee.org.
anytime you would like.
What is one word you would use to describe the vibe there this afternoon?
Honestly, just joyful. I mean, it was really, really a positive experience. I think when people, rally around something that A, is very, very signature to Milwaukee, and B, something like light and fun and pop culture, I think people are really it's really refreshing, and I think people are craving an event to go to just celebrate something that's just truly fun and interesting. And so I got a lot of joy from people there, a lot of glasses, a lot of smiles, a lot of whooping and cheering, and we love you, Henry. So
I feel like fun is part of it. And Henry Winkler even sent in a video.
Oh, he sure did, yeah.
It's his birthday. I could see maybe why he wouldn't travel. He might be hanging out with friends.
Well,
but
I probably wouldn't spend my 80th birthday on a plane,
But it's a video of him. It looks like in his backyard, and you can watch it on the Visit Milwaukee website as well. But it was very sweet. And then there was also, we just heard singing, and Skylight Music Theater, they just wrapped Fiddler on the Roof.
Mm-hmm.
And Andrew Varela played Tevye in Fiddler on the Roof.
Yes.
And he was one of the voices you heard singing there. And you chatted with Andrew at the birthday celebration.
I did.
And what did he tell you?
He told me that he was in the original Happy Days musical when it opened in New Jersey.
Was one. This is part of that conversation. I didn't even know there was one.
There sure was.
Happy Days.
Whoop, wait a minute. Here we go. Here we go. They also sang Happy Days in addition to Happy Birthday.
I played Count Malachi of the Malachi Crunch fame. I got to do that one. It was a big, boisterous kind of Shakespearean role with a little bit of wrestling. And it was a great time. It was great working with Gary and with Paul and everybody, and Gordon Greenberg, the director. It was very interesting to be around those guys. Very cool.
I had no idea there was a musical.
I know.
And that hyper-local connection is so charming. That is hilarious.
It is.
And what else did you enjoy about today's 80th birthday giveaway? Because I would say also, you talk about visitmilwaukee.org, they were giving away cupcakes and air fresheners and party hats and glasses.
Tons of free stuff. Anything that you could imagine you would possibly need to celebrate the 80th birthday of Henry Winkler here in Milwaukee, they had ready for you. So it was really, it was well done. It was well thought of. I personally enjoyed watching people take their pictures with the Fonz. They had these big pink balloons up next to him. He was all decked out in his 80th birthday glasses. And so I thought that was he looked great. He looked great on his birthday. That's for sure.
That is wonderful. Well, anytime you want, you can celebrate the Bronze Fonz and Henry Winkler right there at the statue. Thank you so much, Elizabeth Linton, and I'm sure you'll be posting photos and we'll be posting some social media.
We have a reel up already. So if anyone wants to, experience it, it's on WTMJ on Instagram. So
excellent. Thank you so very much, and happy Henry Winkler's birthday to you.
Happy Henry Winkler's birthday to you, Sandy.
And we have the song you need to hear, brand new music from Whammy Hall of Famer Willie Porter. Next on What's on Tap.
Get 2 mattresses for the price of 1.
Whoa, what are you doing?
We don't do sales at Penny Mustard.
I know, Nicole.
So how can we offer 2 mattresses for the price of 1?
Because it's only 1 mattress.
You're not making sense, Ben. Have you been painting in confined spaces again?
Arvid, I'm talking about Penny Mustard's 2-sided mattresses.
Oh, I see. When you have a flippable 2-sided foam or coil spring mattress,
it's like having 2 mattresses for the price of 1.
You'll give each side more time to breathe.
And your mattress will last twice as long.
You use both sides of your pillow, and you should be able to use both sides of your mattress, too.
I don't use a pillow.
What do you use?
A cement block.
Really?
I find it relaxing after a long day of painting in confined spaces.
2-sided mattresses, because 2 is better than 1. Available every day at Penny Mustard Furnishings.
Showrooms in Milwaukee and Chicago.
PennyMustard.com.
Better versions of what people want.
Penny Mustard Furnishings.
Here's a penny for your thoughts. There's about 11,000 tire-related crashes every year.
Mostly due to driving around on underinflated, beat-up, worn-out tires with low tread.
A couple of clicks at richlawns.com will get you scheduled for a free tire tread test.
But if you're pressed for time, there's an old trick we use in the tire industry that'll tell you if you need tires.
And that's free, too.
My dad showed me, who learned it from his dad, who learned it from someone else way back in 1964.
Ah, yes. The old penny test.
Yep, just place a penny head first.
As an upside down.
Into the groove of your tire. Now, if you can see the top of Lincoln's head, you're due for tires.
And hey, if the free penny test frazzles you, book an appointment at richlawns.com.
If your tires are good,
no harm, no foul, because it won't cost you a penny. Be safe, buckle up, and hang. Always make sure you've got good tread on your tires. I'm Brett Matchke with Rich Lawns. You're
due for service.
Such a refreshing change. Rich Lawns.
You're listening to What's on Tap with Sandy Max on WTMJ. And now, feast your ears. This is the song you need to hear.
Most blokes are going to be playing at 10. These go to 11.
Local music legend and member of the Wisconsin Area Music Industry Hall of Fame, Willie Porter, has released a new album just a couple of weeks ago. It's called Humans in a Room. Even though the album is a live album, this is not a set of muddy recordings with people cheering and talking over the music. This is a beautiful set of songs Willie Porter has recorded as a quartet. You'll hear Willie Porter with cellist and vocalist Mai Bloomfield, singer, percussionist, and 2025 Whammy Award winner for Best Female Vocalist Carmen Nickerson, who he has worked with for a long time, and also guitarist Ryan Pearl on the album and at the 2 album release parties. Willie Porter will be in concert with the quartet Friday in Burlington at the Enlightened Living Center and Saturday in Milwaukee at Vivarium. The song you need to hear from Willie Porter's new album, Humans in a Room, is Imaginary Wings Live. Turn up the song you need to hear, sponsored by Flanners Home Entertainment. Visit them at flanners.com. At Flanners, music matters. Sound advice at the best price. Just press play.
If I'm optimistic, it's 'cause of you. You wanna fly, but you cannot tie your shoes. Outside in the rain with your imaginary wings. You say before a bird can fly, it learns how to sing. I'm still optimistic 'cause of you. And all the things you taught me how to do. When I see the sun come through the trees, gratitude gets easier for me. With a sense of grace, rhythm, time, and space, you stumble but you always find the groove. If I'm optimistic, it's 'cause of you. 'Cause you're good.